Here about your health. Did you know each year more than 11,000 people in San Diego County are affected by brain injuries? Healthy Within supported the San Diego Brain Injury Foundation with their grand opening of their practice last night. This was in Sereno Valley. And joining us live to tell us about the event that just happened, we have the CEO of Healthy Within, Dr. Divya Kakaika. Thank you so much for being with us, Doctor.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. It's wonderful to be here.
And tell us the importance of having this opening.
Well, so I have been in practice doing neurofeedback, which is the training for the brain that I do at my clinic. Okay. So when people have had brain injuries, what happens is there's so many regions of the brain that get affected, and the treatment that I offer at Healthy Within is called neurofeedback. Okay. And the reason I had a grand opening yesterday and I partnered with Brain Injury Foundation, Dr. Rosalind Knox, is because I really want to bring more awareness. I just moved my location to a new location, and so this was like a celebration of a lot of good things coming together. Okay. And we had the best turnout. It was so fantastic. And I think what was really nice is, one, people were able to develop a huge understanding about just the impact that brain injuries have on the lives of people.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because I can't believe 11,000 people in San Diego County have had brain injuries. A wide range? I mean,
well,
what is happening?
wide range. And see, and what people don't realize is you could have a whiplash and you can have a brain injury. Okay. And it's one of those silent conditions that on the outside the person could look okay, but it affects cognitive areas, it affects emotional areas, it affects your occupational functioning. Because if you think about it, the brain is the CEO of the whole body, right? If the brain gets a knock in whatever way it does, all that electrical activity of the brain completely gets awry. And what we do with neurofeedback at Healthy Within is we rewire the brain back to its most optimum functioning. So that's why my partnership with Brain Injury Foundation is a very important partnership.
So it's not limited to football players. I know we talk about that a lot. But normal people living their day-to-day life.
Well, and having a car accident, you could get rear-ended and you have a brain injury. You could get sideswiped. A person I spoke to yesterday that had seen me present about this, and he came in because he slipped and fell. And just in his kitchen on the tile floor, and he has a brain injury from that. So small little falls that we could have around the house can create a brain injury.
And the neurofeedback concept, describe that to us, for us who are not doctors.
I know. Well, it's neurofeedback has been around for over 32 years. So it's a seasoned, established treatment modality. And what it does is it basically, we place sensors in different regions of the brain and we stimulate the brain for where the weaknesses are in the brain, and what we want to do is make it into a more optimum functioning brain. So the stimulation comes through visual, tactile, and auditory. And then for my brain injuries, I have another machine that gives a tiny stim into the brain, which is, I call it my reboot and rewire.
And I know Dr. Knox with the Brain Injury Foundation, you mentioned her. And the collaboration together. How important is that?
A very, very important collaboration. I mean, Rosalind and I, we do so much together. And we have, the Brain Injury Foundation has their fundraiser coming up on September 23rd. So I just really wanted to make sure that everybody can come to that and support, because these are injuries that look like they're very silent injuries, and there's a lot of shame around that. So a lot of people will not talk about it, but the San Diego Brain Injury Foundation offers they're kind of like an umbrella organization that partners with professionals like myself and other people like physical therapists, occupational therapists, and basically their whole goal of their organization is when a person reaches out to them, they will help you access all the right resources, because when your brain is not working, imagine how difficult it would be to find all the right resources, and they bring about this, and it's an organization that's been in San Diego for many years, and they're very stable and very present for those affected.
Helping so many people with an injury that you can't visibly see. And I think that's so important. You mentioned that it silently hurts people. They may not even know the extent of it. So thank you for the good work you're doing. Thank you to Dr. Knox as well, the Brain Injury Foundation. We appreciate having you on this morning.
Thank you.
And of course, we'll have all the information on how to get help if you need it, how to help them out, their next fundraiser as well, coming up on our website at cbs8.com. We'll be right back after this quick break.